Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's 7 o'clock on the dot, the 19th day of March 2025. Baseball season has begun. The Dodgers beat the Cubs last night 4-1. We were ahead at the beginning, but as usual with the Cubs, we stumbled and fell and never got our incentive back. You don't care. We're randomly generating super dudes and dudettes. I just love saying that. Rolls off the tongue. Using these various random generators. We do this every March, and we have done this every March for, 8-10 years now. Many of these characters have appeared in my previous products, and all the characters we generate today will appear in my next Vigilantes for Shadowdark project, which is coming out mid to late April. By the way, Vigilantes for Shadowdark is marked down on drive-thru and Lulu, so if you haven't picked yourself up a copy yet of the only superhero role-playing game for Shadowdark, now's a good time. Found another new channel. Never saw this one before. At least I don't believe I've seen this one before. After a while, they do kind of all start looking the same. There are only so many ways to write the random generator code. So after a while, they do start just repeating. So, after 10 or 15 of these, I'm not like, did I use this one before? Kind of looks like the last 5. I don't know. Occasionally you stumble across one that's really original, and that's really what we're looking for, as well as just appreciating the fact that how many of these are still out there. Superheroes as a genre is not as popular as, say, fantasy or sci-fi. So it's always refreshing to know that there are people out there making these little generators who love the genre just as much as I do, and the random wackiness. So let's see what random wackiness we get today with our 6-sider. Oh boy, 6. All right, fire breathing. Okay. Astral trapping. So it only works if they find somebody who's astral. Yeah, that's like having that superpower you can only ever use once, or only under very very specific conditions. Like, I can talk to yogurt. I can trap beings who are trying to use their astral body. There's like one guy on the entire planet and could do that. Yeah, no. Aura reading, the ability to perceive energy readings, surrounding people, places, or things. And then it has an apostrophe 3 for some reason. Telescopic vision, see things really far away. Intangibility or phasing, explained through quantum tunneling. That's an interesting way to explain Kitty's power. And sonic stream, pretty self-explanatory. So we're going to drop astral trapping. Or reading and telescopic vision kind of go hand in hand. We might keep those together. Intangibility and sonic scream give us sort of another banshee ghost character. Those kind of fit together. Fire breathing, maybe. I don't think we've really done we already do have a couple characters for heightened senses. But the sonic scream and intangibility do sort of fit. They just sort of give us, a banshee. You really can't go wrong with those two. It is, a trope that's been done. I'm sure there's a banshee in Marvel, and I know there's a banshee in DC. So yeah, that seems like a no-brainer. I don't think we've made any energy blasters yet. So just having somebody with fire breathing would be different. None of our characters are really energy blasters. This might be the first one. Yeah, well, we got a telekinetic. It's probably the closest thing we have to an energy blaster that we've generated. So I might just keep the fire breathing just because. Let's see. No, none of these really go with fire breathing. Maybe oh, hi Steve. Maybe the intangibility. Or we can go the intangibility, fire breathing, and be like a fire ghost on the aura reading to, see heat. So that would be Basically, you can see people's heat waves, so that's infrared, right? Intangibility, living fire, body of fire. Okay, yeah. But unlike just the Human Torch, where you have a sheath of fire over the person's body, this person actually just sort of turns into a intangible fire. They can pass through. I'm fire. I'm intelligent fire. I still know who I am. I still know what I am. I can still think and feel, but I have, I'm just a ball of fire, a ball of plasma gas. How does that work? How do vampires turn into gaseous form? Don't know. It's magic. Doesn't have to make sense. Superpowers. All right, there we go. That was easy. Got another female or other. And we got another villain. A lot of villains. I think we made more villains than heroes. One, two, three, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. We have 10 villains so far out of 19 days. Now we'll do random GP NPC. Because as much as I appreciate what you've done, Kelsey, your NPC generator is a little redundant. And this one. And we got, So we got a female, 26 years old, long straight hair, who is just says scholar. Okay. Teacher, I guess, would be the equivalent. Of a scholar. And I need a name that's fire, breathing, or reading, and intangibility. Yeah, just go with Ember. Ember's a good one, right? Or Ember Heart. Either way. I think I used Ember Heart already, but for now we're just going to call it Ember. So there we go. We got a female villain with extremely long, straight silver hair, who's a former teacher with fire breathing, infrared vision, and the ability to turn her body into basically living plasma, gas, fire, intangibility, because space, fungus, wild cards. Does it make sense? No, but it's a comic book. How many characters in comic books actually make sense? If you appreciate watching me randomly generate these characters, let me know. If you're already bored of this little experiment and don't want to watch it anymore, let me know. I mean, I can always just do it behind the scenes. You don't have to watch. This is your channel, not mine. So whatever. It's an early morning little thing we can do before we get into the normal Wednesday shenanigans. So yeah, and all these characters, of course, that we've made all month long will appear in the next Vigilantes for Shadowdark product, which will be out mid to late April. Please use the links down below if you haven't picked yourself up a copy of Vigilantes for Shadowdark yet. It's marked down to the end of the month. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great day. See ya.